What's up guys, it's JEraTCG here, bringing you my first video, and it's going to be a Let's Play of Pokemon TCG Online. Here I'm signing in, and you can see I skipped my password. I don't have views yet, but if I did have viewers, I feel like maybe somebody might try to, take my stuff. Not that I have anything really good on the online game. I've tried putting in codes, I get good stuff, but not much I can make a deck with, but I really like Blastoise for alligator water stuff, so here I am. I'm doing a random battle, I'm doing ranked, and I'm just going to do a standard deck, get the most possibilities for a match here. So just waiting for a response. You see in the bottom right corner actually, there's a sample logo. I actually bought my screen recorder, bought quotation marks, and it says sample logo, if you want it on or off, or you put in your own. I was like, I'll put in my own, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna, I'll do that in post. And I left it on though, so that's there. Alright, so first hand, didn't draw a basic. Second hand, I got a Lapras and a Suicune, and I'm gonna lead off with my Lapras, because first attack is Call for Family, 1 Water Energy, and I get 2 basics out. So I think that's pretty good. I play Sky Arrow Bridge, so the retreat cost of each basic Pokemon is 1 less energy. And I see he's got 7 cards in his hand, no actually 8 cards, 7 cards. He had more cards than usual because I didn't draw a basic on the first turn, and I don't want him having that many cards to start off with, so I red card him. I'll give Lapras Water Energy, I'll use Great Ball, I get nothing. And yeah, so I realized I went first and I can't attack. For those of you who don't know, whichever player goes first can now use supporters and trainers, but cannot attack. So I was like, alright, shoot, what is this guy planning on doing? Let me look at his attack. Look at mine, just showing you guys what I can't do. Reckless Charge, 2 energies is 40, 20 to myself, not a really good attack. So I'm just going to end my turn. He's going to give his Tornadus EX double colorless. He's gonna play an Eevee, and all of a sudden he starts to get plus 20 HP out of nowhere. And I'm like, what is going on here? He discarded my stadium too. Like, is he playing his own stadium or what? And then I see the top right corner. Yes, in fact, he is playing Aspersha. Aspersha? How do you guys pronounce it? Aspersha City Gym. He Junipers, draws 7 cards, plays Team Plasma Ball, brings out his own Umbreon, puts it in his hand, and plays Mewtwo EX. Oh my god. That card is just the AG / Rotom Wash of the TCG. It is ridiculous. Like, 2 colorless, at least make one of them a psychic energy, so you, oh, he's really good, but put him in a psychic deck. No, just throw him in every single deck, it's double colorless. So that's why I actually run Suicunes. Suicune, just 3 energies, 1 only has to be water. And he does 70 damage, and any damage done from EXs will not work on Suicune. So I'll give my Suicune a water. I'll end. Not much I can play, but I'll just Call for Family. I'll pull out 2 Froakies, because I'm thinking, okay, in this game, a Blastoise is going to take a while to set up. He's got his own EXs, and I'd rather just, have my Suicune untouchable as my active, and then 2 Greninjas, Water Shuriken from the bench. So he's gonna evolve his Eevee, and he's gonna play his own Eevee. That's gonna get plus 20 because it is a normal type because of the Aspersha City Gym. And then he's gonna play Team Plasma Ball. He pulls out his own Umbreon, and you guys see a little bit, yeah, the ability of his Umbreon is that each Team Plasma Pokemon gets plus 20 HP. So now his Umbreon has plus 20, and his his Tornadus has plus 40. Wait, is it Tornadus or is that Thundurus? I think that's Thundurus, actually. No, it's Tornadus. Thundurus is blue, Tornadus is green, Thundurus is obviously the brown one. not to discriminate. Alright, so he uses N, pulls out another EV. Yes, I get it. He gets plus 20 HP. Uses a level ball. Who's he gonna get? Umbreon? No, another EV. So at this point, I'm kind of like, okay, he's starting to set up pretty well. He's got his EX out, and all I really have is 1 water energy on my Suicune. So I'm just going to give him a second energy, and I know a little bit my Lapras is going to get taken out, and I'm going to need to bring him out. So a Great Ball, nothing really I could even use, because my bench is full, but I was like, I'll just get a Mega Blastoise just in case. Now the bad thing about Megas is once you go to evolve, it actually ends your turn. So you gotta have, you know, a meat shield out or something getting ready to take the hit while you just completely end your turn to evolve. And that's one of the issues that I have is I never had like the time to do that without him taking a hit while, like, you know, I end my turn for him to evolve. And one of like the biggest things about the Megas is they actually have higher HP. That's one of like the great things about them, is they have higher HP than regular EXs, but they're still EX. You only get 2 prize cards from them. But you know what's really the big deal if I lose that and maybe even more HP in the evolution process. So Skyless gets an N. He has an Eviolite on his Tornadus, and he's just gonna Jet Blast me, knock me out. And this is where I'm like, okay, I'm sitting pretty well, you know. Don't have the best going on, but I mean, I got a pretty good bench, pretty solid bench. Got a Suicune with 2 water energies. About to give him 3rd, and I'm only gonna be doing 50 because it's Eviolite. But I mean, he can't touch me. Who else does he have on the bench? No one else on his bench has energy, so I'm like, this should be pretty easy. And my first 3 games with this deck I actually won because of Suicune. Because so many decks are so EX heavy, like they're based on EXs, and all 3 they just rage quit because all their other Pokemon were just supporters, like they were just in there for support or for attack or something, but they weren't actually hitters. All their EXs were, which is a lot of decks nowadays. So you throw in a Suicune, you throw in a Sigilyph. Was it Sigilyph? I believe Sigilyph has that too, and they can't get hurt. I mean, what's not to like? So, first 3 wins, all rage quits, and just gonna Shauna here. What am I trying to do? I'm sorry, I'm not even. I guess, yeah, my only option is to Aurora Beam, and I was like, whoa, it did 70. I don't know why. I kept thinking that I was only gonna do 50 because of the Eviolite, even though that was on the Tornadus. So, but he doesn't die because actually the Espresso City Gym makes his HP 90, and I only did 70. Or no, it makes his HP plus 20. He had 60, so he's at 80. So he's got 10 HP right now. He catchers, and he actually gets the heads. He pulls out my Frogadier, and then he'll Chorus. Was that Chorus? No, that wasn't. I think that was, I don't know. Well, but what that does is he can get a Plasma Energy from his deck, but I guess he didn't have one. Or he did, and I didn't see it. Whatever, so he's gonna now Chorus, and for the guys that don't know, what that does is shuffle your hand to your deck and then draw a number of cards equal to the number of bench Pokemon. So, not that great, you know, start of the game, but once the game starts to build up and both you guys have some pretty beefy benches, look, he drew 9 cards because of that. So, he's gonna switch, bring out his Tornadus, and evolve into Leafeon. Leafeon is a Plasma, so it gets plus 20 because of the Umbreon. And now he's getting ready to just destroy my Frogadier. And I kind of needed that. I only run 2 Frogadier in this deck for some odd reason. And so he knocks him out. I bring out my Suicune because once again he can't touch him, and I'm just gonna evolve into Greninja. So now I'm down 2. Not too bad. I can always come back, but I'm just gonna end. I'm gonna shrink his hand. He's got way too many cards, and get some water energies at the same time. And I know at this point that once he gets past my Suicune, he's just gonna be trying to beef up his other EXs. So I'm starting to give some waters to my other Suicune. So once this one goes down, I still have another one that can't get touched. So I'm gonna discard a water energy, water shuriken his Eevee for the knockout, and get my first prize card, which is of course another Greninja. That would have been helpful last turn. Could have had 2 Greninjas. But it's all good. Gonna Aurora Beam this time. It actually does 70 because even though he's got the Eviolite, I've got the Muscle Band. So I'm doing 90, minus 20 from the Eviolite, and just at 70. So he's got 120 damage on him right now. And in my mind, I'm like, okay, he's got, 60 HP left. But of course, the Dispersion City Gym is giving him plus 20, and he has a Team Plasma, so the Umbreon's giving him another plus 20. And he plays another one, which also gets plus 20. So, he's got 220 HP right now, and 120 damage. So he's at 100 HP. Pretty good for him, not really good for me. He's gonna catch her, and I'm praying, I'm like, please God, get 2 tails. And he does, and I was like, alright, sweet. He's gonna Scramble Switch. And, I'm not sure what that did, but it did completely destroy my Suicune. And I was like, whoa, that did so much. How'd that do so much? I've never seen a Leafeon. Someone use a Leafeon before. So, yeah, so I look and he has Energy Crush. 1 colorless energy, and it does 20 times the amount of energies I have. It's kind of like Mewtwo, except not as overpowered. It's a really good attack. So I'm like, that did way too much, and I didn't do the math calculations here. So I'm like, okay, maybe it's just because my Suicune had a lot of energies or something. So I'm just gonna Water Shuriken something. What should I hurt? So I decide to select Pokemon, and I choose. I'm just gonna add some more damage to his Tornadus. And this is taking a while because I'm not sure. I guess I was having a hard time deciding. Cause yeah, I could put on Tornadus, or I could try to take out the Leafeon. I was doing the math, but if I do 30 to the Leafeon, it leaves him with 70 HP, and then I would hit him for 70. But he's got resistance, so he would be left with 20 HP. So I might as well do 30 to someone on the bench, because I'm gonna have to take a second turn to kill him anyways. So I do 50. And I'm like, okay, he's gonna use Energy Crush. That's gonna do 60. Not too bad. And who did he give an Eviolite to? Doesn't even really matter. But he gives it to somebody. And I keep checking on the Energy Crush because I'm like, I'm gonna live. It's all good. I'm gonna live. He starts beefing up his Mewtwo there because he knows once this Suicune's gone, he can actually start using all his EXs, and then I completely forget about the weakness. It's like in big red letters, says weakness. I didn't even pay attention. Does 120, completely kills me. I'm dead. So I'm like, son of a bitch. Like, what should I do now? Like, I've got nothing. So I'm like, okay, at least my Greninja has the grass weakness, but he can live with no energy. And at this point, I've only taken 1. He's taken 4 prize cards. So I'm just going to sick him more. I'm like, I don't have any other Frogadiers. I don't need any of this. And I get the Skyro Bridge. And I'm like, alright, that's good. Now, his normal types lose 20 HP. His Tornadus is that much closer to kill. And I have to give my Greninja water because Leafeon only has 50 HP. I'm going to do 50. Even with the resistance, Miss Slash completely ignores that. Ignores weaknesses, ignores resistance, ignores abilities. And so I'm going to energy retrieval, get 2 waters, and I'm going to Water Shuriken the Tornadus. So I'm going to put 30 on there. And I was thinking, alright, cool, he's dead. I completely forgot about that Umbreon as well. I thought Dispersion City Gym's gone. He only has 180. No, he's actually at 200, so he's got 20 HP left. And I'm like, okay, well, I guess the next best thing to do is just to take out the Leafeon. So I Miss Slash, take the Leafeon out, and then I'm like, whoa, he's still alive. For the same goddamn reason, I completely forgot about that Umbreon gives him plus 20 as well. So he played another Umbreon, evolved into another Umbreon. Now they all have plus 20 more HP, and I'm just like, this is not good. I lost. I mean, unless I start beefing up this Blastoise and somehow get past that overpowered Mewtwo, who's like, hey guys, I got 3 energies, and I'm not even in a Psychic deck. Oh whoa, you got a bunch of energies too? Thanks, man. Just beef me up. So he's gonna hit me for double, but I wasn't too worried because it's only gonna do 20 times the amount of energies I have. I only have 1, just did 40 damage, not that big deal. I'm gonna Shaunix at this point. I'm like, okay, I need to start beefing up this Blastoise. How many water energies do I have left in my deck? Okay, oh, 2. Alright, so I can't even do Blastoise's ultimate move because that requires 4. And it does not require 4. At the time I was thinking it required 4. So I was like, okay, I lost. I can't Water Shuriken. I need an XP share and that water energy off of Greninja if I want to survive. And completely wrong. Hydro Bombard only takes 3 water energies, but whatever. So I Heavy Ball. I get the Mega Blastoise, and there's absolutely no way I can win. At least it doesn't look like it. So I'm just gonna Miss Slash for the knockout and just take my prize card. But of course, you gotta wait for them to choose their active. But he might as well just go into his yeah. Because I think I could have killed him with the Water Shuriken, but after he evolved to that second Umbreon, it would have been enough. And I need to conserve water energies here, because this deck was just so... I got a little carried away. I opened some packs, X and Y packs. I got the 2 Mega Blastoise CXs, got 2 Blastoise CXs, and some Greninjas. And I'm all about water. I've always been about water. I always choose water types. So I always choose the Water Starter, Squirtle, Totodile, Mudkip, Piplup, Oshawott, and most recently Froakie. So he kills me. At this point I'm like, he's got 1 prize card left, he just has to get past this, and realistically he just has to hit me once with the Tornadus and then completely kill me with his Mewtwo. So I'm like, okay, well, I lost. There's no way I can win. And but there's just so many things wrong with this deck. Like a deck, I'll go out on a limb here, not even too much of a limb, but I'll say that most decks should have items, mostly items and supporters, and that's what this deck has. But you gotta have the right items and supporters. You don't want too many Pokemon. You want to have the right Pokemon, and you need your basics. But the most important thing, I would say, is supporters. Now, in real life, I have a bunch of supporters. I know what I need. I have my Ents, I have my Junipers, my Sycamores, my Shaunix. In TCG, in the TCG land, I don't have many. I kind of have some, but I mean, if you look, I'm using Tierno, which isn't the best supporter, but I kind of just have to because I need some supporters, and it's, I mean, my most okayest choice. So I'm just, I wanted to just concede because I'm like, there's no way, but I was like, I'll just go out. I'll go out on a limb here and just see what I can do. So Hydro Bombard, I do 100 because of his Eviolite, and then I'm just gonna do 30 to Mewtwo and 30 to Umbreon. I was trying to see, who would be the best option, but I noticed that the Umbreon has 140 HP. I was hoping for 90 HP to reach the knockout, but obviously that's not going to work because of his ability. So I take out the Tornadus, and I get 2 prize cards. And now I'm just waiting for him to attack me with Mewtwo. But yeah, absolutely crummy deck. I jumped the gun. There's just no point. But yeah, so at least that gives me in the second video, I can review the deck, I can show you guys what I did wrong, and just how stupid of a deck this was. I mean, it's not too bad, but it's not great by any means. So I lose, and I was thinking, should my first video be a loss, or should I want to start on a winning streak or something? But I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna try to show myself as like the best, because I'm not the best, but I can try. So yeah, thanks for watching, and hopefully you guys watch the second video, and that'll just be me explaining how to fix the deck, what I can and can't do, what was wrong, what little was right. But as always, thanks for watching. It's JEraTCG, and subscribe if you want. Thank you.